What makes an economy strong? Is it its size, political leaders, government? All of these can make an economy strong or weak, but one of the major influences is the country's climate. Factors such as rainfall and temperature can make a significant change in an economy, both positive and negative.
Laos, a country in Southeast Asia, is a great example of how climate can affect economy. Rain, for example, is part of everyday life in Laos and has a large impact on its economy. In Laos, there are only 2 seasons, wet and dry. There is an average of 100 centimeters of rainfall during May to September, the wet season, and an average of 1.3 centimeters of rainfall during November to March, the dry season. The heavy rainfall during the wet season helps rainforests rich in teak and mahogany thrive. Teak and mahogany are often exported as timber or made into products such as dining room tables or chairs before being exported. Rainfall also negatively impacts Laos's economy as excessive amounts of rain create flooding. This destroys many small villages, particularly rural farm areas that are prone to flood damage and easily destroyed. Due to these affects its economy both positively and negatively.
Indonesia is also located in Southeast Asia. However, different climatic aspects influence its economy. It is located very close to the equator, providing the country with a warm climate and magnificent coastlines. Along these coastlines, the government invests great amounts of money in the tourism industry, building luxurious resorts, hotels, and other recreational facilities. The tourism industry is one of the major contributors to Indonesia's economic wealth. Indonesia's warm climate and consistent temperatures of 22 to 29 degrees Celsius throughout the year provide ideal conditions for growing crops. Most of the country's natural resources are agricultural products, such as cassava, soybeans, tea, rice, peanuts, or palm oil. 45% of the country's total labor force is employed in farming. Since Indonesia produces an abundance of agricultural products, many of these products are exported, creating an economy largely dependent on foreign trade. Therefore, once again, climate has a heavy influence on Indonesia's economy.
China's vast size covers 7 different climatic zones, therefore affecting its economy in different ways. The climate in the southern part of the country creates the ideal environment for the production of many different crops. This makes China the lead grower and exporter of products like rice, barley, corn, tobacco, and peanuts. China's ability to grow many different crops, which are then exported, has greatly improved its economy.
On the other hand, excessive rain and flooding in China often negatively impact the economy. The monsoons in southern China make the region susceptible to heavy flooding, destroying buildings and crops. The government is forced to spend money repairing damage and controlling flooding when this money could have been used to benefit China's economy. Consequently, China's economy has been significantly affected by its varying climates.
In conclusion, climate has a major impact on a country's economy. The climate influences an economy both positively and negatively. Ultimately, many countries would not be what they are today if their climate were different.
Missed the last train home. Birds pass by to tell me that I'm not alone. Well, I'm pushing myself to finish this part and handle a lot. One thing I miss